My name is Larry Butkowsky, barrister and solicitor. I'm an immigration and refugee lawyer. If you have the type of work experience that Canada requires, and there's a list of 30-odd jobs that are in demand and on a list at the Canada Immigration website, you are eligible to go ahead with an application as a skilled worker. In order to do so, you will have to leave Canada and submit your application abroad. Assuming you meet all of the qualifications and accumulate enough points, you will be able to get permanent residence in Canada, but the application must be submitted from outside of the country. That's a little bit of a tricky question. You would not be able to return to Canada without your application for permanent residence being accepted. In other words, you wouldn't get a permanent resident visa in order to return to Canada. You would be able to return to Canada in a different scenario if you're able to get a visitor visa, and your ability to get a visitor visa depends on the specifics of your situation, whether you have a genuine reason to visit Canada, and whether you have the ability to convince someone at the Canadian High Commission in Brazil that you've got a good reason to return to Brazil, be it family, property, a job, or whatever that may be. So the short answer, or the long answer to that question is, you may or may not be able to come back to Canada, and it depends on the specifics of your situation. For individuals with status in two different countries, citizenship or permanent residence status, they have the ability to file their application for permanent residence in either country. And essentially what one would do in that kind of scenario is they would first of all think about what their personal circumstances are and where they live. Most people want to attend an interview, if they are called for one, in the country where they are filing the application, to avoid travel costs and assorted other headaches which may be involved in traveling to another country. The other thing that individuals would or should do in order to decide where they may want to file their application is look at the speed of processing of the various high commissions that are involved. The Canadian Immigration website at www.cic.gc.ca has statistics on the speed of processing for various types of application in all of the high commissions around the world. Some operate quicker, some operate slower, and for somebody that has status in two different countries, most often they're going to want to try and file their application in the country or at the High Commission in the country where their application would be processed quickest.